Hi YouTube. Yes. Okay, so one of my page or channel supporters and one of my clients just asked me about adrenal or adrenaline issues, which is like anxiety and things like that. So I said that I would come on here and do a quick video on some tips on how to deal with anxiety. Anxiety is something that I have. It's just basically like heart rate, sweating, nervousness, and usually when you're, worrying, things like that. Usually when you're going through stuff like that, it's anxiety. And unfortunately, once you have anxiety, it's very tough to deal with, and you really can't get rid of it. So you have to take different vitamins and different herbs. You have to do breathing exercises. And things of that nature to basically help you deal with it. So I have an orange here, and I also have my concoction that I use every day to help my diabetes and everything stay correct. And I have this orange for a reason, because usually when we're dealing with anxiety, it means that we're hungry. Okay, and a lot of us, we skip breakfast. I know I'm one of those people. I skip breakfast, and I'm starting to eat breakfast now, and I feel much better. So I'm just gonna, this is a fresh orange, and I'm just gonna put some orange juice into this water, because this concoction that I drink helps my sugar to go down, but I don't want it to go down too much where my anxiety or my sugar goes down too low. Okay, so one thing you have to do is you have to eat. You have to also eat regularly when you have anxiety issues. Okay, so eating regularly, meaning every 4 to 5 hours, you should eat a meal. So eat your breakfast, then you should eat lunch, and then you should eat a snack. And in between each big meal or large meal, you should have a snack. So it should be breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, and then maybe a little snack before you go to bed, because most people go to bed, stop eating around 8 o'clock, and they say you're not supposed to eat until after, you're not supposed to eat after 8 o'clock. But if you go to bed around 10 or 11 o'clock, you have to understand you're going through a big span of time where you're fasting. And fasting after a while can cause anxiety and adrenaline issues. Okay, and so when you have anxiety and adrenal issues, unfortunately what's going to happen is you're going to retain weight, because your body is always in a state of emergency. A state of emergency, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to release toxins. You're not going to lose weight. Your body is literally going to hold on to everything so it can get through whatever you're getting, whatever your body feels like it's going through, like a famine or things like that. You know what I mean? God made this body miraculous. He really did. He made it where we can get through good times and bad times. During bad times, your body won't even need to go to the bathroom. It'll basically shut off all of its devices for you to get through whatever you need to get through. But if that's for just for 20 minutes, that's good. But if it's a fact of life of yours, and this is what you're doing all the time, then over time it will cause health issues. If this information is helping you, please so much go ahead and like this video. Just thumbs it up. I see you guys comment so much, but I don't want to get distracted because my brain is just it's something, y'all. Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're always eating correctly. You want to go ahead and eat a snack, guys. Eat a snack. Another thing I want to mention is I do sell these courses. I sell these recipes. I sell this information. If you feel, number one, that you want one-on-one with me, please email me. They're as cheap as $15 for one question, and it's $40 for a whole seminar, like for me to basically continuously help you throughout a month. It's 40 bucks, okay? Also, if you feel like this information that I give you is valuable, you can always donate, okay? Donate to my Cash App. You can also donate while I'm going live, which is the Super Chat. Just donate whatever you would like, even if you don't need the program. Okay? All right. So another thing that happened that is good for adrenaline issues or anxiety is breathing techniques. So because I go live a lot, I make videos, but for the most part, I do go live. And I suffer from being very, very, very nervous. I'm not nervous right now because I did eat before I went on camera, and I'm also drinking water, and I'm also breathing. Breathing is very, very important for you to do. When I say breathing, I mean, okay, taking huge breaths, hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then release slowly out. That's how you can calm your heart rate. Your heart rate is an indicator that you are going through adrenaline problems or anxiety. You know, like before you go in for an interview, you're nervous. Before you go into your doctor's appointment, you're nervous. And you feel that boom, 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 boom. That is your heart beating really, really fast. And then when you get the news, or when you basically, you know, stop whatever's making you nervous, then all of a sudden you feel that calm, you feel that sweat just start to basically, you know, alleviate. That's because you're just calm and you've breathed, you know, like the movie Waiting to Exhale. Like once you exhale, it causes your heart just to basically calm down, okay? So you don't have to have that nervousness to do this. You can do this every day. You can do this 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes before bed. Just take some time and breathe. That's basically what it is. It's like yoga. You can do yoga anywhere. Yoga is not just about being flexible. It's not about doing splits and all of these contortions. It's a part of that. But for the most part in yoga is about breathing. So I've been doing this for a long time, and someone said on my video, "Girl, you need yoga." And I laughed at her. I was like, what is yoga going to do for me? But I started to do research on breathing techniques. And also my husband also taught me about breathing, and that you can actually control your heart rate, which is something that I was not even aware of, that you can control your heart rate. Because I was like, I just thought my heart was always going to beat real, real fast. But when I got that diagnosis of tachycardia, which is a high heart rate, I'm controlling my breathing right now too, because the lights are shining on me. I know you guys are looking at me. I know as my numbers are going up, I'm getting nervous, and I'm like, oh my gosh, people are actually watching me. But I have to like slow down my pace. But yeah, after I realized that I had the tachycardia diagnosis and that I could possibly go into a heart attack or a stroke or both, I was like, look, I have too much family. I have too many people depending on me. I have to get my health better. So I did the research, and this research has been throughout 2 years now. And now I know how to calm my heart rate, how to turn off the faucet under my arms, you know, because your arms start to sweat. Everything starts to sweat but my face. I was telling my husband today, I said, you know what, people probably do not know that I'm nervous because I don't sweat here. That's God's grace. Because my Lord, if I was sweating on my face, you guys would be like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with Jenna? But no, I don't sweat. And guess what? I'm not sweating now. I can lift up my arm and I'm confident there's no sweat under here. Why? Because first of all, I took my adrenal pill this morning. And it's a natural pill, guys. It's natural. I can teach you about different herbs that helps you from sweating and helps you from going through these anxiety attacks. Because that's basically what it is. It's anxiety attacks. that people usually get before exams, and people get before anytime I'm going live, I get an anxiety attack. I didn't even know that. So I need gum, and I need music, and I need all of these outside forces to calm me down, when in actuality, I need to control myself. So that's what I do. I breathe, and I think about different things. Like back in the day, they used to say, if you have to do a public speech or something, imagine everyone in their underwear. Well, I'm just imagining everybody just whatever. Like you know, like it's a mental thing that you have to really control yourself. It's serious, and there's no cure to it. It's just a way of life. So yes, I do take a pill. I suggested one of my clients to start taking a pill, which is herbs, different herbs to help you relax. Like ashwagandha, and like holy basil, and like chamomile, and like lavender. I have all of these things in teas form that I actually drink throughout the day to keep my anxiety levels at bay. Also, like if you're overweight, you know, not saying that smaller people do not go through this, but sometimes when you're overweight, the estrogen levels will cause you, and there's good estrogen and there's bad estrogen. So your estrogen will become out of balance, and you'll start to sweat, because, you know, progesterone is the other counteracting hormone that we have, and that is the relaxing hormone. So as we get older, that progesterone starts to decrease by 30%. So your bad estrogen starts to increase. So then that's when you start to have the moods, the sweats, and the, you know, the midnight sweats while you're sleeping and getting hot in your sleep. When you're any woman who is listening to this and you suffer from sweating in your sleep, your estrogens are way out of balance. So you have to start taking herbs to help your body to basically alleviate all of those toxic and carcinogenic estrogens out of your body. That is your body telling you something is not right. So start incorporating natural things to help you balance, or you're going to have to start taking, you know, hormones and synthetic hormones, which are very, very bad for us after a while. So that's why I drink what I do. I do turmeric. I do cinnamon. This is my turmeric and cinnamon because I had breakfast. And if you're listening to me and you don't usually eat breakfast, but you said, you know what, I'm going to start eating breakfast now, understand your body is going to be like, what are you doing? You're doing something different and foreign. If breakfast will become foreign if you're not used to it. So if you take this video and you want to start eating more, eat small meals. That's my problem. I used to go all day, not eat, and then I have one meal where I eat profusely. And my body is like, what are you doing? It's too much carbs, too many carbs for me to digest. So then you go into type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and things like that. So if you want to incorporate breakfast in, have one slice of toast, not two. So have a half a sandwich, not a full sandwich. Have a protein and have a fruit. And that's a nice little meal to get you throughout the day, to give you enough sugar, but not too much where you feel sluggish. So I'm speaking from, you know, experience, because sometimes, you know, I'll eat a whole sandwich at one time and it's way too much. And it's because I'm not used to eating a lot. I go a long time without eating. Your body is really a machine. It does whatever you program it to do. And if you basically say, today I want to do healthy, don't think your body is going to go right into it and say, okay, we're going to do this. It's going to go through different situations, and then it'll get into your new program of how you want to live. Okay, so we went through that. We said you need to eat. We say you need to breathe. You need to have spiritual connection with God. You need to pray. Whatever you're worrying about, whatever is bothering you, you just have to understand that some things you just don't have control over. That's when that prayer of serenity comes in. You can't worry about things you cannot control. You worry about the things you can control, and then give the rest to the Lord. And that's what you have to do, because a lot of our anxiety comes from our minds, just constantly worrying about things that honestly are out of our control. The only thing that you can control is basically you changing. If you want to incorporate any of the things that I'm talking about, it just takes that first step. You have to make it. Okay, guys, I'm on the way to Facebook. I made this quick video for my little client today. I appreciate her for giving me this great subject. I hope this has helped you. Guys, thumbs up the video. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.